Hi guys and ladies, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to do a long overdue look at the new Constellation Mark IV. Well, this is of course the Constellation Andromeda, as there's other variants of the Constellation, the Taurus, which is the cargo variant, the Aquila is the exploration variant, and of course the top of the range Phoenix, which is your luxury variant. Now none of those of course have been remodeled yet, so we'll have to wait and see how they turn out. Now this is of course the Merlin, which is the little ship which comes with the Andromeda, and that's a lovely little ship. Now let's have a look at the main ship, which of course is quite big, as we can see when we go into third person here when you compare the size to the Merlin. Now it's about 61 meters long, which puts it, well, a little bit shorter than the other large ship available to fly at the moment, the Retaliator. That is around 70 meters, I believe. Now as we move around, you'll see that there's two nacelles this side and there's two nacelles the other side. They're the four engines, and on them are mounted these laser weapons. Now I'm not totally sure what sizes they are. Whenever I look at the ship page on the RSI website, all the stats are out of date anyway. I think they are size 4, but please do correct me if you know the correct sizes for this ship. Now at the back is where the Merlin docks. At the moment in the Crusader mini PU, the actual ship doesn't actually function on the Constellation, but of course if you have one you can fly one separately. Now let's get on board the ship. Now as you can see, this rather cool entrance point comes down with, looks like the air pressure equalizing, and you get that nice steam effect. That's really nice. And let's get on board here. Now the Mark IV Constellation has one of the changes done to it is that it's been divided into 3 sections. Now in this section we have a toilet which you can't get into at the moment. About a month ago you could, but when I tried it I actually got myself locked in it, which was a little bit unpleasant. We got some lockers there, and over this side there is a seating area and a table which is supposed to come out of the floor, but at the moment it doesn't seem to be working. Now these are your beds and escape pods, which they also function as. Now there's only 4 of them, so obviously if you've got a crew, a full crew of 5 on the ship, one person will have to escape in the Merlin or go down with the ship. Now in this section is your cargo area, and you can actually get the cargo ramp down here. This is another way into the ship as well, and as you can see it's a fair size. You can get a fair bit of cargo in there. Actually I have seen videos on YouTube where people have actually docked the Merlin and the M50 using that ramp. Now we've also got some missiles. Now either side of this walkway it's exactly the same, missiles either side, and also an airlock there. Some pretty mean missiles there. Now we've got some equipment here, shield gens and gravity generators in the wall here. Obviously in the future you will be able to do repairs and also maintain your equipment, but obviously that's in the future. Now let's move into the rear section of the Constellation Mark IV, using a dreaded use icon there. Hopefully that'll disappear later in the year. And again you've got instrument panels either side with your power plant and gravity generators there, which are obviously in the wall of the ship. Now this is the location of your Merlin, and you can actually get into it here, but obviously when you're in the Crusader mini PU at the moment you can't actually fly off the ship. Now obviously that will come in the future once they get all the docking systems and other things in place. Now let's move to the front of the Constellation. As we open the door here, you'll see that it's quite a big front area. Again, equipment either side, avionics here, and it's actually dominated by the 3 seats at the front, and also you've got your entrances to the 2 turrets. Let's take a look in the bottom turret first. It's a really cool animation that with the chair coming up. And down we go. Now there's not a lot of visibility from this bottom turret, but we get a better idea if we switch to well, the Crusader map at Port Orisar. Now the turret moves round nicely, which you can't do in the hangar, but to bear in mind that to use these turrets you've always got to have someone at the moment in the pilot's seat. Now we can see the turret swivelling round here at the bottom. That looks very nice indeed. Now let's go into the top turret. And up we go. Now there is better visibility from up here, but again let's go to Port Orisar to get a better look. Now it's also worth bearing in mind that controlling these turrets will become easier in the future, because at the moment tracking targets can be rather difficult. So we'll look for them changes later in the year. I don't think they'll come with the 2.2, which is upcoming, but probably 2.3, 2.4 we'll see changes to them systems. Now looking at the front of the Constellation, you can see the signature RSI ribbed cockpit canopy like the Aurora. If you don't like that, it may be worth looking at the Constellation Aquila, the exploration variant, which has got a different style front canopy. Now this is your main command chair. There are 2 seats either side which control other functions, but they're not all fully implemented, or all that's to come.
Welcome to Roberts Space Industries. Enjoy the ride. System check. System check.
Now we're back into Crusader, and so you can see the instrument panels available at the moment. Obviously, like all the HUDs on all the ships, they will change. Now with this little view here, you can see the missile launching facilities have now deployed, which you can't see in the hangar. There's 2 on either side there in that central section.
Landing gear raised.
So that's just a brief look at the new Constellation Andromeda Mark IV. As we see the other large ship available to fly, the Retaliator, make rather a close approach. Obviously there's going to be a lot of things change with this ship. At the moment flying the Constellation is a little bit tricky because none of the systems are as they will be eventually. The ship is very susceptible to being attacked by any ship, and as you will see now, even a little Aurora can take one down very easily.
Radar contact. Stand by. Scan. Engines damaged. All shields at 25%. All shields.
Well, at the moment your Constellation is a sitting duck for any small ships which just want to take you down, but once the shields and armour are balanced and you can get a full crew on board, and you've also got your Merlin, you'll be able to swat those Auroras away and all those other annoying little ships which want to take you down at the moment. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like and also subscribe, which will help my channel a lot. So until next time, you take care. Bye for now.